Good morning, Yogi Clan. Welcome back to Safety Tip Tuesday. Today, we're going to talk about what's today's safety tip. Today's safety tip is talking about your skills and your abilities and how that keeps you safe. So let's go ahead and roll the intro and we'll be right back. Alright, Yogi Clan, welcome back to Safety Tip Tuesday. I would like, if you would, please take a moment to go ahead and click the subscribe button, click the like button if you like this video, and go ahead and click notifications. That way, any future content that comes down the road for Product Review Thursday, this Thursday, I'm probably going to be talking about this helmet. Supposed to be the world's smallest DOT helmet. I got one of those, so let's review that this Thursday, and probably next week we'll circle back around to progressive shocks. Also, we're doing the orphan run coming up this weekend. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little nervous because it's coming. We'll probably do something around that after the orphan run's over, let you know how that went. But yeah, go ahead, click that subscribe, click the thumbs up if you like this, and click the notifications. That way you'll be aware of content coming down the road. But let's talk about skills and abilities. When you go out with other riders, everybody's skill varies. None of us are the same as far as our riding abilities. So therefore, we must be able to control our own machine. We can't control our buddy's machine, so we need to control our machine. So if your buddy's faster than you, takes corners tighter than you, can lean deeper than you, then you probably shouldn't be trying to keep up with him. I have seen quite a few times riders who do have some really good skills and riders who don't have some really good skills trying to keep up with those riders who do have the skills. And that only leads to one thing: a hospital visit. Too many times I've seen people trying to chase others, trying to keep up and stay caught up with them, and it just doesn't end well. Sometimes it's just fine, but usually it doesn't end well. So I'm following with a group of guys. I remember probably about 2 years ago, there's 3 of us. We're out riding some twisty roads, heading out towards the lake area, and one of my buddies, Chris, very good rider, has done track days in the past, and I know that he can lean tighter, he can ride harder, and he can go quicker than I can. And he started off behind me, and we got onto this country road, boom, he blows by me and takes off. I'm thinking, oh yeah, you rascal, I'm going to catch you. And I thought, no, maybe I'm not going to catch you. I'm just going to let you go. So I let him go. And sure enough, a mile, 2 miles down the road, he slowed down and waited for us to catch up. He wasn't expecting us to chase him. He just wanted to have fun for a couple miles. No big deal. No harm, no foul. But had I tried to push myself and push my limits past what I can control and what I can handle, going around one of those turns may not have wound up being so good. I might have overshot the yellow line, gone into oncoming traffic, or not been able to handle the turn and gone off the shoulder. And if there's a ditch there, that probably would have ended up in the hospital stay. So I encourage you to know your abilities, know your skills. Yeah, sure, each time you go out, I don't want to say push the envelope a little bit, but over the years, sometimes there are opportunities where you can push the envelope just a little bit without tearing the whole envelope open. You know what I'm saying? Push it just a little bit, and each time, it's kind of like when I was running. Each time I would go out and run, I try to push a little bit harder and a little bit faster to get a little bit better. And then over time, your skills and abilities wind up growing. But if you try to just not push that envelope, if you try to just rip the envelope open, you may end up in some trouble. And only you can control your machine. If you're a new rider, I'd advise you to take a motorcycle safety class. There's a lot of good information. Even an experienced rider can pick up good stuff on a safety class. If you're going into a left turn and you're a little hot, push on that left side handlebar a little bit, and that'll dip you down in. If you're going around the right-hand turn, same thing. Push on that handlebar. That will pull you down into the turn. But you also got to be aware of your lean angle. How deep can you lean into a turn before your floorboards start scraping? You don't want to go into a turn too hot your floorboards start scraping, you realize you still don't have enough lean angle, and you try to lean a little more. Next thing you know, boop, your back tire pops up off the ground and down you go. Or you wind up high siding it and coming over the front of the handlebars. I can't express enough to control your machine. Only you can control your front wheel. Only you. I remember it was 2 weeks after I had bought my Fat Boys back in 2003. Got together with my buddy Doug, who has a Sportster, and we were over by Doug's house. We were actually heading to his house, and there are some really twisty roads in that area. Obviously, Doug knows them much better than I do because he lives there, right? So he got on that Sportster and he went flying through those roads. And I'm like, oh, I'm on a Harley now. What's up? I'm going to keep up with you. I took off after him. We were going around the left-hand turn, and he nailed it. Because he's probably done it 1,000 times, right? Yogi's first time going around this turn. So I went around this turn, and I wasn't leaned enough, and I was going too hot. Off onto the shoulder I went. And as I got on, and luckily there were 3 houses there going around this turn. Thank the Lord there was no ditch going around the turn, because I went up on that person's front yard. You know, those little green telephone pedestals. Yep, past one of those, past a bush, past a tree, before I crossed over one house's driveway into the next house's front yard, before I was able to slow it down enough to boop, hop onto the second driveway, go down the driveway, and then back out onto the road. From that moment forward, thankfully that was not an accident. And I've never told anybody that story because I was kind of embarrassed by it. But I'll tell it now because it's relevant. So thankfully from that point forward, I have learned I'm in control of my front tire. And you need to be in control of your front tire too. And if you don't know those roads, don't be hot dogging it through the roads. Who cares, man? Who cares? Would you rather go home to your family, or would you rather see your family in the hospital? All I'm saying. You control your front wheel. You control your front wheel. Don't forget that. So be safe out there. Take your time. There's no rush. Enjoy the ride, man. Enjoy the ride. There's a time and place for hot dogging. If you know the roads, you're familiar with the roads, and you want to push it a little bit, push it a little bit. But don't try to keep up with that guy in front of you if he knows the roads and you don't. And you're trying to hot dog it through the roads, trying to keep up, trying to look cool, trying to show off. It's going to get you hurt. All right? All right, Yogi Clan. Be safe. Control your machines. I'll see you out there on the roads. Hope I see you this weekend at the Orphan Run. Be safe. God bless. Peace.